Hi, this is Mrs. Holmes. I want to walk you through the process of registering for your advanced placement exams. We are going to begin registration this fall, and exams will be administered in May 2020. It's really important that you listen to this presentation. The AP exam ordering process is significantly different this year, and so I've explained some of the finer points of it in the slides, and I didn't necessarily include some of that info on the slides, so please make sure that you can hear this presentation and that you listen to it. Dates you should know: registration opens on October 4th at 7 a.m. It closes on November 1st at 11:59 p.m. Unlike previous years, if you've had AP classes here at Allen High School and you have forgotten to register for an exam, or if you decided later on in the year that you wanted to take it, sometimes I've been able to sell you an exam on exam day. The College Board's processes have changed so significantly that I can no longer have extra exams and resell them. That is a huge change for us, but it also just underscores the importance of ordering your exam by the deadlines outlined in this video. If you're taking IB exams, you will register for those through the total registration site for IB testing, which is a different total registration site than AP testing. You may wonder why we can't just combine it into one site, and some of that is to do with how IB's ordering process is different than advanced placement. So this year, the College Board moved AP exam ordering for all schools and all students, no exceptions, to the fall. There are some reasons why they did that, and if you're interested in knowing that, you can certainly reach out to me. But what that means is that every student currently enrolled in an AP class who plans to test in May 2020 has to register for the exam by November 1st. The only exceptions to that rule are the students who are taking spring AP courses that they are not currently enrolled in. So that's AP Macroeconomics, that's AP US Government, and that's AP Physics C, Electricity, and Magnetism. So part of the new ordering process has been very cumbersome for our teachers and students. You can ask anyone who has been part of the process. There are just a lot of new moving pieces to it that have been hard to deal with. The College Board requires students to join their teacher's online AP classroom if they plan to take the AP exam. The College Board tells us that's because they want the students to be able to have access to resources that align with the AP course content. The hard thing about that has been that they have to have a working College Board account. So sometimes getting the College Board account set up has been a little bit of an obstacle. Once the account is set up, then there's a join code that's unique to the AP class period and teacher. Those join codes went out in September. We've gotten probably 99% of our students all registered. But if you are a homeschooled student testing with us, or if you are going to self-study for an AP exam, which we only permit AP Chinese, AP Japanese, and AP Microeconomics as self-study, you'll need to reach out to me so I can give you the join code for that particular section of the subject. You can only use a join code, though, if you have a College Board account that works. So if you don't have a College Board account, you will need to go to collegeboard.org and get an account set up so that the join codes will function. We were glad that the College Board did not raise exam fees this year. So the cost is $98, is $20 for students who qualify for free or reduced lunch. We will use total registration once again for payment processing. If there is any concern with exam cost, my office is in the back of Upper F Hall in House 700, and I'm happy to help out however I can. Please go ahead and take a look at the AP exam calendar. It is on the Advanced Academics website for Allen ISD. There'll be another video that goes out in late spring, just ahead of testing, that talks about where to report, what time to report, what to bring, how to get your scores, etc. If you tested with us last year, then you remember this. We had a lot of AP to IB and AP to AP exam conflicts, and that will happen again this year. We will run testing for 4 solid weeks. So if you have an AP to IB conflict, your AP exam moves. If you have an AP to AP conflict, we move one of your exams, and we move the one that has the least potential conflicts. If you have a rescheduled AP exam that now conflicts with an IB exam, your AP exam moves to the week of May 25th. If you're looking at the calendar, you're probably thinking, wait, school's out. Yes, we will be administering AP exams after school is out. Seniors graduation is May 22nd. So depending on how your exams roll, you may end up coming up here after you graduate. So once we close AP exam registration, we will start running a conflict matrix to figure out how we need to move exams, where they're going to move, and we will notify you accordingly. Some of you have siblings that are about to graduate from college. You've got family weddings and events that happen in May. If you know about those, please let me know right now so that I can go ahead and take into account what we need to do for your AP or IB exams. And seniors, I can't say this emphatically enough, try to be exempt from your finals. That will just make everything so much easier in the spring. So let's talk about the actual registration process, which is pretty easy. So you're going to go through totalregistration.net. The link is up at the top of this slide. And you're going to enter your account information if you already have a total registration account, or set an account up if you don't have one. So once you get in, you're going to answer the enrollment question. Yes, you attend Allen High School, or no, you do not. There's a question about whether you're taking any IB exams. Please enter yes if you are and no if you aren't. A new feature on the total registration site, it asks if you have a working College Board account, and if you do, if it uses the same email that you signed up in total registration with. I couldn't bypass this question during the total registration setup process, so just answer accordingly and know that it does not affect any piece of your registration. You'll then enter your student information. Please make sure you type in your Skyward ID correctly. That is the one connector that we have to make sure that we know who's testing and that you have the right exam. If you qualify for free lunch, reduced lunch, if you have qualified in the past, if you think you might qualify, please complete the online application. That significantly reduces your exam fees. For AP exams, IB exams, the SAT, the ACT, it also waives college application fees and reduces college tuition. There are a lot of benefits if your family does qualify. So that's a question that you have to answer yes or no to on the information screen. Then you're going to select your exams and your teachers. So just like years past, you click the box for the exam, you click the box for the teacher. There's a 0 through 8 after each teacher's name. Ignore that. I had to put that in to bypass one of the total registration new processes that doesn't work for us. You'll see a screen about IB exam information if you indicated that you're going to take IB exams. So if you are going to take them and you've registered for them, you will see the exams that you're registered for already selected. If you're going to take IB exams, but you've not registered for them, this screen will ask you to click the ones that you are taking, and that's so that total registration can run its algorithm to detect conflicts. If you're not taking IB exams, you won't see this screen. You'll then see the payment screen, which if you are going to set up a payment plan, which I suggest that you do if you are taking a bunch of exams and the fee is really, really high and a lot to pay for at once, you can choose the pay by mail option, or you can pay online right then by using your credit card or debit card. And once you do that, you'll click next. So a little bit more about payment plans. So we will give you 6 months to pay off the balance for your AP exams, IB exams, or a combination of both. If you're taking both AP and IB exams, it's a pretty significant cost. We know those exams are expensive. What you need to do is register for your exams and then click the pay by mail, pay online later option. Do not wait and come see me and then register. Don't do it in that order. Register for exams first and then come see me. That way, when we work out your payment plan, I know exactly what your exam cost is. Once you get to this screen, which is your confirmation, you need to double check your exams are correct, your personal info is correct, make corrections if you need to do that. You need to read and check the box indicating that you've read the refund policy. So the last day for you to request a refund is the day that exam registration ends, November 4th, 2019. The last step is for you to either download or print a copy of your confirmation page for your records. It's really important you do this. Every now and then we have a glitch with total registration. It doesn't happen often, but it happens. And so if you have your confirmation page, that gives you the confirmation number, which helps us research things if we need to do so on your behalf. You'll see on this screen that there's a class period listed and a join code with none. I had to go in and enter some things to bypass total registrations questions that we couldn't edit. And so we just listed that every teacher had periods 0 through 8 and every join code is none. That's not an actual join code. Don't enter it in anything. Just ignore it, please. Seniors. Every year we sort of have a battle getting some of you to sit for your AP exams because you're going to a school that you believe will not take them, or you don't think you're going to a school that will take them, or you are taking, say, AP Physics and you're planning on majoring in business and you don't see the reason to take the exam or submit the score. You and I can have a conversation about that in my office if you'd like to do so, but please sign up for your AP exams. We would much rather you have the AP exam credit and not need it than to need it and not have it. If you were taking Gov or Econ, Mr. Griffiths, Mr. Hyatt, Mr. Anderson, and Mrs. Richardson have review materials for your courses in Canvas. So if you're currently enrolled right now in Gov or Econ, we know that May 2020 is a long way from December 2019, and that's a lot of time for you to forget the course content, but they are one step ahead of you. They have review materials for you, and they will make sure you have access to those ahead of the exam. If you are taking Gov, Econ, or Physics C, Electricity and Magnetism in the spring, there will be another ordering process for you, and I will get information out to you about that ordering process. Those are the only 3 exams we will order in the spring. So I want to be clear. We do not have the option to push every other exam's ordering to the spring. We can't do that. My deadline is in November here to get exams ordered. So please do not get confused. We are only going to let spring ordering open for the kids here in Gov and Econ and Physics C, E&M. If you have questions, I'm more than happy to help you. You can come see me. I'm in House 700 at the back of Upper F. You can reach out to me through email. We're really excited about AP exams. Last year we gave just over 4,200 and over 80% of our kids passed their exams, which was phenomenal. We know you guys will do even better this year. So thanks. I am in my office should you need me, and good luck with the registration process.